Parvati, don't give me that judgmental look. I'm sorry for what I did last time. I was told by one of my friends who watches my series that I should have listened to Parvati because I guess there's a way that you can divert power back to Edgewater and kick out, what's his name, Reed, I think it was? Kick out the guy who's currently in charge and let Adelaide take over, and that's kind of like the good way of doing things. So I don't know, maybe we fucked things up. I'm sorry, Parvati. I didn't mean to fuck things up. I meant to do things well. I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end... What's that? A mock apple. I'll just lose that train of thought. Hey Adelaide, I did a thing. Where is she? I want to tell her what's happened before I go and talk to Reed. Is she even in here? Maybe she's in the back? Was that her? No, that was a cloth. Covering maybe a chair or something. Really? No Adelaide? I wanted to brag about my accomplishments. Whatever. Okay, fine. Oh, there she is. Hey!
Do you hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
You really have it in for Reed, or what happens now? Well, she kind of does seem to have it in for him. Not that I really blame her. What happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
Well, they can farm the land and, you know, stop eating, like, sprats or whatever. Let's see. You don't sound too pleased, and a lot more mouths to feed. I'm not sure I made the right decision. And a lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock.
Oh.
Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Sure, but I also hate, corporations. Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is the better way of life. I don't like the idea of being Reed's lackey. I didn't do this for you. I'm trying to repair a ship. I think this is probably the better way of life.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Alright, well, I guess that means that I'm, like, allied to them or something then. Oh, it's over here. Reputation... Revering. Oh, 100%. They love me. Yep. And even Spacer's Choice still sees me as, you know, in a positive light. Alright, well, we're gonna go back and, shove it in Reed's face. So, come on, Parvati. It's time to go. Because it's a little bit of a walk, I will see you guys when I get to, Edgewater. Unless something interesting happens on the way. Was there always light at this place? I don't know if it receives its power from Edgewater or if it receives it from the deserters. But just an interesting thought along the way. I don't know if this might become part of the deserter camp or what.
Gonna find you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a guy up here. There's a lot of guys up here, actually. Is that? Oh yeah, he's right outside. Oh crap, get behind! Get him, Parvati!
Nice hit.
Hey, Hey, don't run away from me. Jeez. Oh, right in the butt. Parvati! Parvati! You asshole. She was just a little girl. Alright, time to steal their crap. How you doing, Parvati? Feeling better? Good. There's another one over... Yeah, there he is. Oh, can I not run? Oh, I'm over encumbered. Oh. Oh, and I don't know if I'll be able to use the shops down at Edgewater. Oh, I guess I better take some stuff apart. Alright, I broke some things down, and we are now no longer encumbered. But we've got another group of friends right up here. Let's see, should I go for that one? The hooligan?
Here we go!
Thank you! Hey!
Oh, can I actually see him from behind here? Oh, I got him! Hey! Come back here! I'm gonna shoot you in the butt. Well done, Parvati. Stuff? No? Stuff. Oh, this one's got stuff. More things that I probably don't need, but can break down. Can always use more weapon and armor parts. And more bits, of course. But I don't think bits have any weight, which is good. If money has weight, then, you know, discourages you from holding on to a lot of money. Oh, I just realized I've got all that stuff at Parvati's house. Oh, God, I hope that it's not gonna, like, be, I hope the house isn't taken away or anything. Oh, man, look. The power is out. It's like emergency lighting in here. Oh, I'm about to come face to face with my decision. I mean, it always seemed kind of, like, awful in here, but it does seem, like, extra awful right now. Oh, there's all the people out there gathered around, probably complaining to Thompson.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
Well, maybe someone should do something about
Are we getting paid or
Reyes.
not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
Yeah, this was the right decision. Reyes.
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Oh yeah, I do have the bounty, don't I?
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
I've got, Guillaume.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Not at the moment. I wonder, I'm gonna stop by the shop. I want to see if I actually can use the shop. Or if, it will now be blocked off to me. I mean, he might be standing out here to sell stuff now. Wait. Oh, there he is, right? Is that you?
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you'd care to do business?
Oh, I would, sir.
Music to my ears.
I was hoping that he would have some of those mag things, but he didn't. Although while I was in that menu, I noticed that the music, you can hear it right now, is the same tune that we've been hearing, but significantly slowed and, like, you know, lower pitched, which is a nice touch. I wonder if I should go check on anyone else over there. I don't know if there is anyone. Well, I could always go check at the bar.
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
Contemplate the scriptures. Great.
I put my
Yep, I guess there's no backup power, is there? Phyllis! Hello, what do you think of
Find time
this?
to visit, stranger.
Yeah, get back to work. Is he down here on the first floor now? Oh, oh good, it gives me like little points that I can follow, so it's not just like, you know, find him deep down
You want to
there.
know what gets my bile churning?
Tell me.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
It's not personal, I need your power regulator. I don't owe you an explanation to teach you a lesson. I kind of want to say 1, but I'm really leaning towards 3. And you know, for how much I hate Spacer's Choice already, I think I'm going to go with 3.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
Adelaide had the right idea. I had to make you see that. You're all slaves. I'm liberating you. Life is full of betrayals. I'm just the most recent one. You're a horrible person. Oh, you're all slaves. I'm liberating you.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated.
Yeah, but you're also the source
Whatever
of
you
you're
were
the
hoping to
power
find
in
down
this
here,
place.
I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Uh-huh, that's fine. Oh, I've got intimidation. But, you know, of course, it was great for him. He's the one in charge around here. It's not him that I'm worried about. It's more the people who are just kind of forced into the situation. Although it is really kind of terrible to just leave them without anything. But they should all go to Adelaide. She knows what's up. Cast off your shackles, brothers and sisters. Let's see. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator. Sorry about all this. It's going to happen to Edgewater. Call off your guards.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be. We're done here.
Parvati, do you have any opinions on this?
Where are we headed?
Okay. Well, I guess I can go ahead and put some points in now. I put in enough points to dialogue to get intimidate up to 40, and stealth to get sneak and lockpick up to 20, so I get the bonuses for each of those. Now let's go get our power regulator and get off this planet. Yep, move along. You guys can of course go to Adelaide's. I'm sure that she'll take you in if you're not assholes. Oh yeah, those are just sprats. I guess it would have been possible to just shut it off with the computer terminal and then just steal it right away. Not even have to go through any of that. That'd probably be even worse. Because then you're just casting them into darkness, but you're not actually helping anybody. Well, let's poke around town just a little bit. See if
I
there's
put my whole life in that cannery.
anyone who will do or say
Must be
anything.
very proud.
You must be very proud. Yeah, I'll stop at the bar. Oh, I can stop over at sick bay. What about Esther? You got anything to say?
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables.
Alright. I was gonna tell you, you could go over and see Adelaide, but whatever. It's just residence, okay? Kim.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk?
Alright, just be on my way. Doesn't look like anyone will say anything. Is there anything I had left to do on this planet before I head over to the ship? my power regulator, fistful of digits. So I can go out and do that before I continue along, I suppose. Where would I find those? Okay, out there and out there. Alright, I'm gonna walk out that way, and I'll do this one and do that one, come back and turn them in. So I'll just give you guys the highlights as I'm doing it. Okay, we're coming up on the first of the camps. So we'll sneak around this way, I think. See if we can get the jump on them. Might be good to crouch a little bit.
Okay, going quiet.
I guess I didn't need to crouch so soon. Oh, no, there's somebody right there. Oh, successful sneak attacks cause more damage. There's Doc Maybell on the other side of that rock. Can I sneak down into these bushes? Get my gun ready just in case he turns around and sees me. Okay, I'm gonna switch over. No, I do not have that weapon. I do not have a melee weapon. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna sneak up and do a little smack.
Nice one.
Are they all inside? Yup, they are. Oh god. Oh, well this works just fine. They're all funneled out like this.
That's the last of
Oh, that worked great. Ooh, nasty looking finger. Blad on stick. So sharp that it cuts some letters out of its own name. Is that like unique or something? Cause it's got that background around it. Does it say if it's unique? Two-handed melee, physical, blah blah blah. Oh well. Oh man, what else is down in here? Nothing, just campfire and maybe a couple little bits. Why are these guys already dead in here? Fun times barrel. Oh, I'm over encumbered again. I don't know how I can hop when I'm so heavy. Oh, come on. Let me get to that last one. Okay, I did it. Shock cannon again. Alright, time to take stuff apart. Okay, stuff has been taken apart. We're now ready to go and get the last of the fingers. That's a weird looking rock. Actually, all the rocks on this planet, just the way that they're all these kind of vertical shapes, it's very odd. I mean, I like it, but it's odd. Is this the... yeah, it's the geothermal. No wonder there are all these bits of, like, fire and such. The, like, ash in the air. What is that? Oh, that's just terror rays. Oh, what's back here? Oh, going off the beaten path, you find all kinds of stuff. I was about to say, why are there two markers, but one is, Reyes, I guess. Abandoned Space of Choice settlement discovered. I suppose it's the settlement for the people who work at the, geothermal plant. Just some bread. Yep. Oh, there are dudes over here. Take cover. Oh god. Ah, good. Okay. Next! You! Yeah, just stay down like that.
Everyone all right?
Well done. Again. Stuff. Things. And, Ollie talks are free. What is that? Is that a ship going over? Or is that just the sun casting a shadow over me? Oh, I'm encumbered again. Oh god, I need to get to the ship so I can drop off crap, since I apparently can't drop things at Parvati's house because it's sealed up now. I didn't show that on camera, but, yep, that's how it goes. I've got enough assault rifles, I don't need more. I don't assume I can go into any of these. Oh, I can go into that one. Oh, it's sealed. Okay, I cannot go into that one. Is there a back way? Or is that just closed? Maybe this would, Oh, I wonder if I had done the thing where, like my friend said, where I divert power to Edgewater and put Adelaide in charge. Maybe the deserters would come live here instead? Well, I guess that's for another playthrough either way. Is this sealed too? Oh no, this one's open. Hello? Anyone home? Your lights are on. Oh, I want the chaw. I don't want to pull out my weapon. I'm gonna be over encumbered by grabbing all this crap. Oh, is that a... Oh, I thought that was a note I could read. Ooh. Oh, there's something. More crap to take. Oh, what's this? Oh, armor parts. Yeah. Okay, let's go get that last finger. Come, Parvati. There are people to kill. They won't see me if I'm running up like this, will they? Nah. Uh-oh. Are those... Yeah, those are primals. Hey! You!
Here we go. Nice one.
And the big one! Oh, he's gonna pop up next to me. Oh, he's gonna pop up over here. Ah, good. Parvati!
That's the last of them.
Good job. You didn't die that time. What's he got on him? God, that weird moon man. What an odd logo to choose. Is there one up here that I could, no? I know I killed another one over here somewhere. Ah, well. What is... Oh, that's just the light. Okay, I was gonna say, is that like on fire or something? Or like, had it recently burned? Oh, those primals took these guys out. I wonder if it's possible to have, like, lured the primals over to do your dirty work for you. That'd be kind of fun. Is he underground too? Oh no, I don't think he is. Oh, he's on top of that. I don't have any kind of sniper, do I? No. This one was, what, plasma? And I think plasma is the one that does extra damage. 2 humanoids, or what would you call them? Maybe not humanoids. Living things? Whatever that would be classified as. God, I heard I heard something else. They got a dog running around. I don't need to sneak around. It's not like they're that difficult. I just kind of like doing it. See anyone else? Oh no, now I see them.
Here we go.
Ah, shit! Oh. How many of these dogs do they have? Parvati, watch out. Parvati. Oh, she's fine. Where's this guy? Is he hiding? Don't hide from me. Hey.
That's the last of them.
There we go. Birdie Cotton's finger. Oh god, now I'm overweight again. Okay, I'm gonna look around in here before I go and tear stuff up. Oh, ammo, yeah. Can always use more ammo. Don't want to pick this? Yeah, why not?
King, that's impressive.
A lot of music boxes. Ooh, I swung around too hard. Hello, boys. Nothing? Yeah. Adreno, okay, and tactical shotgun. Oh my god, 238 damage. Or DPS, I suppose. It uses light. Okay. I'll check that out in a bit. I think that... Nope, there's other stuff. Okay. Oh god, I'm really gonna need to drop stuff off. Oh, god. Please, put the gun away. Oh, come on! Pocket watch. Alright, now time to take stuff apart. Alright, I took a few things apart, but I'm right at my weight limit. So we're gonna need to head back. Turn these things in.
This'll be quick.
Just run and gun!
That's the last of them.
Take your ammo. Thank you, thank you. Is there anyone else over here? Is that my ship? Or is that something else in the distance? Actually, where am I on the map? Oh yeah, that is my ship. Okay, let's head back and turn in these fingers. See you in town.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Will he say something different?
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Oh, talking about her dad.
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
I guess that... Yeah. Should I just go ahead and take that? No. I'm gonna go. I don't want to take people's money. Whenever it's, you know, like, making them pay for their dead relatives to rent their spot to be dead. Alright, Reyes. I got some fingers for you.
Paid or not?
Oh, these are all the soldiers
Any
from the
loss
side,
of
aren't they?
productivity? Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
got some fingers.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
I got 2 fingers.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Here it is.
Here we are. Birdie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
That's about right.
Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all 3. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
What's this, junior deputy constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
How did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
It doesn't really answer my question. Sounds like marauders have been a problem for a while. Yeah, that doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Marauders seem to like Adrena time.
Everybody likes Adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrenatime.
Jeez. That's it. Okay, thanks. Wow. Alright, well I hope those deserters do alright, because, I've had just about enough Spacer's Choice. Is this the only Spacer's Choice colony planet, or are there going to be others? I guess there was, Terra 2, I think it was? I'm sure I'll end up there eventually. Maybe I can take down the corporate empire from within. Oh, won't that be fun? Alright, now to go and get my ship and get off this planet. We got the regulator, we got all our stuff, we've ruined a city. I mean, it was already pretty ruined to begin with, but we helped to extra ruin it. We did help some people along the way. Right, Parvati? You coming with me, right? You don't want to live here anymore, it's crap. Alright, let's run. I've had enough of this walking business. Is that up there? I do want to go up and see whatever it is. I was half expecting the marauders to be back right here too, but I suppose they are very, very dead. Is there going to be any surprise waiting for me on the ship? Does not seem to be anything over here, but I haven't stepped on yet. Where are those soldiers that were hanging around outside here? So I didn't see them.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Welcome aboard.
Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Come along, it's fine. Those deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same. You never been on a ship before? Why are you telling me this? No, I'm gonna encourage her. Those deserters left Edgewater, there's nothing keeping you behind.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I could tend to your engine.
Yes.
I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Oh, please do.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
What do you think?
I'll be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours. Are you sure Reed won't mind? You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger? Or I'm not interested. Well, I will be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Oh god, I love her so much. Oh yeah, and we got him too.
Well,
Vicar.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Where's Parvati? Parvati, go claim a room! It's yours, come on!
Where are we headed?
I want you to go up to your room. So you can claim it. You can be officially part of this crew. Max, come on! Well, these are the captain's quarters, which is sealed. We'll have their name above it. Am I doing this too soon? Maybe I'm doing this too soon. I probably have to go and talk to, what's her face? Ada? Was that it? I think that was right. Although I might just be misremembering from Fallout. Max, come on. Don't just stand there. Was it Ada? Ava?
Captain,
maybe Ada, yeah, it
I have
was.
detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Oh god, I like her too.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Can you open up those rooms upstairs?
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
I suppose I don't. Oh no, I do. I'm very smart about these things. Yes.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
I have a feeling we'll go through a few of those.
Is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright, I'll be back. Come on, Parvati. We're gonna go fix this thing. Get this ship running. Oh, I guess I should use the right button. Here it is. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Parvati, look at that! It's going! Although I thought it would turn on, like, full lighting in here rather than, like, emergency red lighting. Reminds me of being back in the Navy again. As soon as the sun went down, you turn off the regular lights and you turn on the red lights. Ada, it's done.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Open the doors. I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Wonderful.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Make it so, number one. Let's get out of here, or hold on. No, let's get out of here. It's happening! I like the little paddles particularly. Against all the odds, the Unreliable takes flight. Should we go see Phineas?
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
It's like I'm P. Sidechick or something. Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
God, I love all of these characters so much. Get to the point, or I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Thank you for your
What
concern.
you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
Yeah.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us.
Yeah.
If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
We'll do it.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me,
Stellar
help us,
Bay.
find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay, so that would be our first... Oh, what was that? I can fast travel to Shilla? However you would say that. And I guess I've got to go to the Groundbreaker first so I can get this thing. Okay. Fine, I'll have a word with Gladys. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved with the black market? I could put a couple light years between me and Halcyon. Can I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay? Why do I need a nav key? Explain game mechanics to me.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Fair enough. Couldn't we just land somewhere outside of that? I guess that's kind of been answered by the fact that I need a nav key just to know the coordinates, but I'll ask it anyway.
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Oh, maybe we'll avoid that then.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Alright. So why wouldn't I just pack up and leave?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star.
I see.
Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
I see. So without a skip drive, it's up to me to change everything for the better. So how do you know that we can trust Gladys?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
I don't like the idea of working with a criminal. No, I'm fine with it. Fine! I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
So is that going to be like a way that I can change my appearance, like, within the mechanics of the game, without actually, changing my person, so to speak? I don't know if I worded that quite correctly. You want to explain what that is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay. You mentioned it has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Okay.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So it's like a stealth boy. Why do I need a gadget for this? Can't I just steal a uniform? I'll put it to good use. People actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched. Yeah, wouldn't it make more sense to steal a uniform than I could actually just kind of blend in with them?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Oh, very nice. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath? I guess it would implant the thought of sweet breath in people who are casually smelling your breath. Because if they pay close attention, it's still gonna stink.
Science, that's how.
Alright, I believe it. People actually fall for this? Okay, I'll question it a bit more.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Alright. I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Oh boy. Oh, so exciting. Thank you. And that was what, right over here? Yes. Haha. Oh, look. Oh, that's the planet. Parvati! Parvati, come look at it! Oh, now we got like the soft, spacey music in the background. Oh, my room! Oh, I have a little weird wispy plant. Puffball plant. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. Will I get, like, different items in my room depending on who I help? Like, I helped Adelaide, so I get a puffball plant? Oh, if that's a thing that happens, that is so cool, and I love it! Oh, man. Someone needs to clean this window! What's that? Sentry Saber? Okay. A bin. Oh, this is where I can put all my junk! Oh, if only I could have grabbed the junk from Parvati's place before we ruined Edgewater. What's that thing? Oh, the holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay. What is this? Oh, messages for Alex. Viewing messages for Alex Hawthorne. Oh, I can see all of them. Oh, okay, let's see what he's got unread. From you, Bedford. From Udom Wingman's Wingman Bedford to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, maybe I should actually go back and read them in order. Let's see the archived. Oh god, there are a lot of them. So this must be the first one. From Udom to Alex. Dear Alex. Hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship, my silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum Vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your new friend, Udom. Oh, this... Okay, I won't read that one yet because that does not look like the right one. Archived. Okay, from Udom. Dear Alex, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have been? Oh, maybe they were... maybe that wasn't the correct order. Alright, I'll just go back to this one. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman. Your dear friend, Udom. From Udom to Alex. Hello? Hello? I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. P.S. Please respond. And so this must be where he sent the message here. From Hawthorne to Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Last Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your friend, Udom. So then I have this message from him now. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so you don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to certain someone are entirely intentional. Does this guy have a crush on Alex? I mean, he calls himself a wingman, but he's, like, doing, like, the flirty winky face. Logs. Okay, log entry 1. Shrink ray. Captain's note. Shrink ray. Note to self. Remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who had dared push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. 2. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Last Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks, he seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardits yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us had heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardits said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment, when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I asked? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralless psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Okay. I was about to say, do I get a quest from that? Okay, I'm gonna drop some crap in this. Okay, I dropped off basically everything that I didn't immediately need. I hope that there's a system where any items that you have in storage here on the ship appear all throughout the ship. Like if you go down to work at the workbench. I'm assuming it doesn't, but that would be really nice. And if there are any mod makers out there who just happen to be watching my my playthrough, that's probably not going to happen. Oh, look. What is this? Sam. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched on its chassis includes the letters Sam. And I just got a quest, didn't I? Cleaning machine. You found a non-operational sanitation and maintenance automechanical on the Unreliable. If you can get it running again, it may prove useful. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. Oh, some bullets. Alright, whose room is this? This. Okay, I know whose this is. Oh, is that her dad? A stern older man with warm eyes. Oh, let's get close. I want to see this. Ugh, come on. I guess I can't really get any closer. Maybe if I switch to that. That does help a bit. Ah, he looks like a nice man. I'm not gonna steal her ammo. What is that? First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Abigail. Aw, Abigail. What's this? Banged up toolbox. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. Oh, I thought maybe I could just investigate those. The Modern Steel Wrench and You. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. What about this? Can I... Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. And all these are just open, I suppose? Nothing in here yet. Nothing in here, nothing in there, but then this one... OSI banner. The religious symbol on this flag denotes the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. What is this? Index of Banned Literature. Part 1, Various Qualifying Considerations. 2, Principal Rules of Restrictive Management. 3, Morals and Maxim of Banning Unethical Literature. 4, Proof of the Grand Architect and Predestination, a refutation of the titles listed here within. 5, Consequences, the mind and the will of man when led astray. 6, Official list of banned titles. 7, Prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. Can I look in here? Oh, there's another one here, right? I don't want to sleep in his bed. Oh, hello.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I'm just seeing how you're doing. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story? Tell me again about the book we picked up that's in French. Remind me, what are your thoughts on the philosophists? Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony? You're out of my crew. Oh, you can actually kick them out. Okay, remind me about that book.
Bakonu, the author. had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
And how do you feel about the Philosophists?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Where can we find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
But does he actually speak French? Because, you know, he might not actually speak it. That sounds like a good lead. How do we find him? Seems like a long shot. Seriously? Only one guy that can translate French? A former what? Now?
You caught me. Listen, the OSI frowns on fraternization with philosophists. I'd like to keep my associations with our scholar friend quiet.
Okay, I see. So how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. How will the crew manifest help us track down your friend? How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
Oh, right. He served at the prison.
Led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will this manifest help us track him down?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
All right, yeah.
Thank you, Captain.
Was there more that he had to say? I can come back later. The Art and Science of Tossball. Impossible to put down, Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved, Auntie Cleo's darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Is that a thing to be proud of? Tossball trading cards in mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. And then that's ammo. Okay. Where's Parvati? She's not here in the kitchen. Maybe she's in the... What is this? Oh, it's the toilet. Oh, that makes sense. Only one toilet for all of us? Really? Is that a shower here? Yeah, it is. Okay, I was gonna say, have to get by with no shower. Parvati! Are you down here?
The repair station is currently idle.
Do I need to go do something with it? Or are you just telling me that no one's using it? Someone needs to do something about that, too. Parvati! Where are you? I seem to have lost her. She's not around here anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna track her down, because that's confusing. Ah, here she is, in the engine room. Just tinkering.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
I think it's time you move along, Parvati. What does that mean? I'm gonna save first, because I hope that's not just like, get off my ship or something. So let me just do a quick... Alright, I've saved, just in case.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores. What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it.
Oh wow, you really can just remove them completely. No, I still need you. Do not leave.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
Wow. Yeah, I'm not about to do that. But also, I saved here because it's about time to go and get lunch. So, Parvati, you keep working, you fix all of this stuff. It's great having you aboard. I'm never letting you leave. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me, bye!